No time to lose, no time to lose, no time to lose, no time to lose. Whoa, no time to lose. I've got no time to lose, no time to lose.
Easy now, you don't need figure down. Easy now, no need figure down. Rock that run, that this how we from. Easy now, you don't need figure down. Easy now, no need figure down. Rock that run, that this how we from.
Attention, New York City. We are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music, and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host, and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday Night Show. See you there.
And you know what? I like it.
Attention, New York City. We are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music, and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host, and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday Night Show. See you there. Hey, are you a DJ, an artist, a business owner that wants to promote, advertise product and services? Contact King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station at 1752 Flatbush Avenue, New York. Or you can call us on 718-253-7273. King and Queen Radio, we are here for you. Hey, are you a DJ, an artist, a business owner that wants to promote, advertise product and services? Contact King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station at 1752 Flatbush Avenue, New York. Or you can call us on 718-253-7273. King and Queen Radio, we are here for you.
Are you on a rocky road right now? Do you feel lonely, depressed, and happy, down on your luck? Do you want to change your life?
Don't give up. Ladies and gentlemen, African reader and advisor Sister DOBONG is here to guarantee that in as little as 24 hours, just one day, you gain peace, love, health, and prosperity. Call 718-253-7273. That number again is 718-253-7273.
Are you unhappy with your marriage or love life? Separated from your loved ones? Have problems with luck? Problems on the job? With immigration, examinations, or even court cases? Can't hold money? Or do you have a strange sickness? Call Sister DOBONG now. 718-253-7273. Help is just a phone call away. African reader and advisor Sister DOBONG can help solve all problems of life. Do not confuse her with any other psychics or readers you have been to before. If she can help you, then no one else can. This woman of God does what others claim to do.
Don't let time or distance keep you away. This God-gifted spiritualist brings you solutions to the mysteries of the Deep South. Sister DOBONG is located in Brooklyn, New York. Call now and turn your life around. 718-253-7273 for one free question by phone.
And don't give up.
From the city that never sleeps comes with a broadcast that keeps it real. From the city that never sleeps comes 93.5 FM. Whoa, whoa, Brooklyn to the world with sounds and contents to heal your soul. We're giving you the news, the vibes and entertainment, education and stuff. We're giving you the best. We're nothing but the best. So just sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. Whether you at home and whether you at work, 24/7 we're still showing love. Kings and Queens Radio. 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 Kings and Queens Radio.
Kings and Queens meditation brings you entertainment, news, education, information, multicultural radio station, 93.5 FM.
Don't touch that dial.
sound, no faking. Yeah. That's so sad. Oh, so beautiful. Yeah. Are you feeling down today? And you wanna get yourself happy? Are you feeling sad today? Yeah. Are you feeling down today? And you wanna get yourself happy? Are you feeling sad today? Yeah. Tune in to 93.5 King and Queen Radio. You need best songs and shows on your radio. Sister DOBONG shows every day from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Yeah, don't give up. Just tune in to your radio. Every Monday, we go Jamaican and African show from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Oh, tune in to King and Queen Radio, where you feeling sad. King and Queen Radio, where no one to talk to. King and Queen Radio. Yeah, 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 yeah. King and Queen Radio. Don't let your morning so boring. King and Queen Radio. Tune into the best station. King and Queen Radio. The best music, best shows. King and Queen Radio. You need a beautiful Monday, yeah. King and Queen Radio. From Monday to Monday. Every Wednesday, 12:20 in the countdown. Every Tuesday to Thursday, King and Queen with arts and music. Your jazz music every day, from 1 a.m. to 3 p.m. Country music every day, from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Yeah, Jamaican music every Monday to Saturday. Special life music from Caliban, Africa. Every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. International reggae dance on every day, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. The best online radio. From New York, we take it worldwide, yeah. Tune into King and Queen Radio, where you feel inside. King and Queen Radio, where no one to talk to. King and Queen Radio. Yeah, 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 yeah. King and Queen Radio. Don't let your morning so boring. King and Queen Radio. Tune into your best station. King and Queen Radio. The best music, best shows. King and Queen Radio. You need a beautiful Monday, yeah. King and Queen Radio. From Monday to Monday. Smokes mix in the kitchen.
The following is an independently produced program. The views and claims expressed on this program by its host and guests are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or its advertisers. For advertising, call the CEO, Lady Queen Zina Bevel, at 718-253-7273.
Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guest, and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Use of this site and all services provided therein are for personal use only. King and Queen Radio holds no responsibility for the validity or accuracy of the information given.
Don't want you to leave my arms, baby. No. And I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go. 'Cause it hurts me when you leave. Wonder if this is how she feels. Hey, I cry a river, flowing, 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 flowing. When you say you're going, oh, this can't go on. But you're fantastic, boy, you're marvelous. Your positions got me delirious. Damn, I fell for you. There's no breaking up. Don't wanna share you, but if I must, I must. So I'm gonna love you when you're here with me, and love you when you're gone. Situation so wrong, but babe, the love is so strong. Enough to love you when you're here with me, and love you when you're gone. Into another girl's arms. I deserve But baby, better makes me sad. Why you give me pleasure? So I'll keep holding on. They say love is blind. Well, it must be, 'cause I can't see you being without me. If you don't leave her, I'll be staying. That's the way love goes. Sometimes it's sharing. Oh, I'm gonna love you when you're here with me, and love you when you're gone. Situation so wrong, but babe, the love is so strong. Enough to love you when you're here with me, and love you when you're gone. To another girl's arms. And I don't know who you choose, who you choose, who you choose. Somebody's gotta win, somebody's gotta lose. And I don't know just what you do, just what you do. And who decides to stay, and who will walk away. Boy, you're fantastic, boy, you're marvelous. Your positions got me delirious. Damn, I fell for you. There's no breaking up. Don't wanna share you, but if I must, I must. Oh, I'm gonna love you when you're here with me, and love you when you're gone. Situation so wrong, but babe, the love is so strong. Enough to love you when you're here with me, and love you when you're gone. To another girl's arms. I'm gonna love you when you're here with me, and love you when you're gone. Situation so wrong, but babe, the love is so strong. Enough to love you when you're here with me, and love you when you're gone. To another girl's arms. Yeah, I'm gonna love you when you're here with me,
baby, pretty lady. Mm-hmm. Oh, 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 oh. Pretty baby, hold you in my arms, baby, squeeze you right. Hold you the night till the sun comes up bright in my arms, baby, squeeze you right. Hold you the night till the sun comes up bright. Baby, me not care what bring people fi see you and me. Baby, no vacancy for your next, me not care who agree. Baby, I love you, you love me, and the most I bless us. So I love green in that little bit, so you must be in my arms, baby, squeeze you right. Hold you the night till the sun comes up bright in my arms, baby, squeeze you right. Hold you the night till the sun comes up bright. Them say, vanity, you are undone, you are undone. And the reason why I love you so much that you cook and time in a rundown. They can't love you, them touch you, them bad mood. Can't keep a good love down now. No, baby, I just wanna touch you someone. Yeah, I just wanna squeeze you for sure. Baby, every time you watch that down and rub your hand to me head, you make me feel like to explode. Your body me just want to explode. In my arms, baby, squeeze you right. Hold you the night till the sun comes up bright. In my arms, baby, squeeze you right. Hold you the night till the sun comes up bright. In my arms, my arms, my arms, my arms. That's where you belong, my girl. That's where you belong, my world. In my arms, my girl. Ooh, baby. In my arms, baby. Squeeze me right. Hold you the night till the sun comes up bright in my arms, baby, sweet, sweet sight. Until the night, till the sun comes up bright, baby. People be see with me, baby. Yeah, who agree? Love is not enough, baby. Come to me, Molo. Love me or you hate me, know me. No mess with me, Mologo. NSC 250, come along, titi. Giuseppe's are nothing. In a Maserati, hey baby, easy. Fine boy like you, easy. You won't kiss somebody, but lose sweet melody. Normally, Ojo Malan Shaye, luckily, Olo Timo Feno. Me, I just want to be me, I just want to be me, I just want to be I just want to be
For this party, let's get it naughty. Can't call mommy, can't call daddy. Vision blurry, words are sorry. Oh, it's my bow, the sky is falling. Wake up and jump start. I could chop you like yeah. Come be my other. I can get away from this thing. I love the way you got me feeling. No, my love, baby girl, only me. My love, my love. Lucky love. Me, I just want to be me, I just want to be me, I just want to be
Don't look so sad. I know it's over. But life goes on, and this world keeps on turning. Yeah. Let's just be glad we had this time to spend together. There is no need to watch the bridges that we're burning. Lay your head on my your love. Sweet baby, hold your wall. Don't you know nobody close to my hear the whisper of the raindrops blow softly against my window. All late at night, make believe you love me one more time. For the good time.
Good evening, good evening. Welcome back. Welcome back. I know you had that good break. I want to thank Tony Blend for blending it in and making us all feel good. So you know how it goes. And I'm thinking I'm just listening to Al Green. You remember Al Green? You know, that would sound like Al Green. So those good old days when music was music. What do you think about music nowadays? Do you think music has changed in a way for the better or the good? Or I knew they was gonna block that. We have to start it over probably.
Let's see. Looks like it's going in it. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, something a lot of people don't really grasp here in America is, I mean, we're in full swing on a second renaissance here. You start looking at some of the stuff they're doing over there in Europe with music. I mean, we're just on the verge of a new understanding of sound, right? Of course, it turns out it's going to be an old understanding of sound. Did you hear about it? Did you hear about the AI translating that Sumerian? It was Babylonian, I believe.
Wow.
Babylonian tablet.
No.
Turns out the Babylonians knew a type of trigonometry that's actually more accurate than the trigonometry we've been using.
Wow.
And easier to calculate.
Well, I don't know no trigonometry.
Trigonometry is a nightmare.
I when it got to when it got past the multiplications, I went towards science.
Yeah.
And you really need math with science. I don't know how I got away with that, but I did all science instead of math.
Yeah, I made the mistake of going to. I took both my economics courses before I took calculus, so that was hectic.
Let me start that all over, because it's gonna keep cutting off. Once they play some music they recognize, they're gonna keep talking.
Well, yeah, I mean, calculus, I remember I started that. I was like, yeah, I'm going to get an A in this class. Calculus is the bomb. And, you know, that was the first week. The second week, I was like, by like week 4, I was just praying to God I made it through the course, you know, without having, I didn't want to have to take it twice.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was unfortunately, I had a good friend, and he was helping me cheat, so I got away with cheating on most of all my subjects.
Well, see, you know, and now there's a big old ruckus about the whole, you know, people using AI to do their homework and stuff. And,
yeah, if you got AI, I mean, how is kids? Well, with the new AI, they're gonna have to discontinue all that stuff from school.
Well,
they're gonna really have to take away computer and go back to the old-fashioned way of teaching.
Well, actually, you know, it's like
and have computer to be used as a course.
Well, I think, you know, as far as real world application goes, you know, I mean, it's like using a computer to figure out something you don't know is actually pretty irrelevant to today's world. But, you know, it's like we need to go back to something like the apprenticeship system where, I mean, if you want to be considered a master of your craft, you have to actually work underneath the master of the craft.
You know, I do agree with that.
Yeah.
Because the world has advanced here in America so fast that elder people and people who can't read and write don't have no way here no more in this country.
No, and you know, and it's like at the same time,
And they don't care.
yeah, I mean, they're
They
talking
actually
about,
don't care. You go out there and say, well, I never learned this. And in my time, they didn't teach it in school. They don't care. They look at you like, oh, so what?
no, and I mean, they're talking about doing away with like some of the high school classes here in New York, which, you know, I mean,
Well, they already do away with them because I have a person come to me every day and I don't even think they're going to school half of the time.
yeah, and I mean, what's the point? You know, it's like
They tell me he just go to school there to take a test at the end of the week.
yeah, I ran into a whole neighborhood full of people that couldn't operate a one-button machine. You know, I mean, in today's world, if you can't walk up to a machine with one simple button and operate it, you're basically crippled.
You really are.
You know, and it's like if you can't use a computer, crippled. You know,
And you're at the mercy of everyone because the people who know they can go in your account, steal everything you got.
yeah,
I had that to occur with me. Several people's I let them in, to work with me in the computer, and they're sending money to their own account. I had to beat them up.
yeah, you know, and it's like ridiculous because I mean, you should be
Yeah.
able to.
People work for you, and the next thing you know, they're in your account taking your money out. You don't know how to do nothing. You have to sit right on top of them.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like I mean, it's not like the police are going to do anything. They don't care.
They don't care. You get your stuff robbed. It's so easy to rob people nowadays. And they got these little spy cameras everywhere. What is that all about? Because you in a car now, they got a camera can detect the police where you're riding and how fast you're going and how to dodge. Is that stuff really true, that technology?
Well, I mean, it's getting to the point where you know, I mean, it's like they ping your phone and that tells them where you've been. I know that one guy that they caught in Philadelphia that killed those girls up in Central Idaho. They watched him on camera all the way from central Idaho / part of Oregon there. That region, they watched him drive all the way up to
Yeah, because now the way they got the camera set up in certain neighborhoods, they could sit in their office and zoom in from the camera and watch your car come past.
Yeah, and that's
They don't have to sit nowhere but right at a phone, sit there and watch it for hours, your apartment. And they don't have to be on no.
sweepers. The city of New York is one of the cities. Actually, most of the major cities in America have them now. I mean, probably all of them. But they're these little boxes that they throw in the police cars. That, you know, and it's like they'll swoop up every text and cell phone communication for miles around.
What?
Oh yeah, because the Supreme Court, of course, decided that once you speak into your cell phone and it gets into the air, it's considered public property, right?
Wow.
Yeah, so now they got sweepers. I know the city of New York has them. The Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan.
So what they do, they have explain that.
They basically just swoop all the transmissions from the air of the cell phones, And before there was really no way to sift through all that data, but now they got AI which can dig through that data. So it's basically not a matter of if any of us are on a list. Each and every single one of us is on some type of list.
Wow.
It's just a matter of how high up on that list you get.
Whoa.
And then they've had the AI. They just basically. This is kind of along the lines of an instrument I'm looking at, kind of got percolating in the back of my head that utilizes AI.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But they've had some of their advanced learning models actually be able to draw you a picture of what you're thinking of based on your brainwave scans.
Well, I know they've been trying to do that for a couple of years now.
Oh.
So they got that already.
Yeah.
They can read your mind. They actually can read your mind.
And as a matter of fact, because it's like one of the things that I mean, that's along the lines of the instrument. I've been kind of having percolate in the back of my mind is that because they got the EKGs that can turn the brainwave energy into like MIDI signals, so you can like think and make music.
Whoa.
But the same company, one of the companies that does some of that, you can also they're actually starting to experiment with electronic telepathy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's scary.
Boy, folks, out there, are we humans anymore? Are we going to remain to be human beings? Are we, the word human being has disappeared and we're human computer?
Yeah, my question is, do we really want Uncle Sam and his cronies, all them guys that hobnob once a year and decide how they're going to make us miserable, and how the suffering they're going to cause, like what they're doing right now? Do we really
But
want
what
those
I don't
people to have
understand,
that power?
what would they get out of doing that? I don't think people would really do that. I mean, maybe I'm too religious or stupid or something to think that way. But what would you get out of watching a whole town of people suffering?
Well, I think it boils down to if some of the older faiths are correct and we're at war with a being that's made of pure energy that feeds off of energy with a more negative polarity, then basically what that group is that group's they're basically shepherds.
Well, I don't think that will happen among us as America. I think they will use those weapons against our enemies in other country.
I have it in black and white that they're using it against us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a little too heavy for me.
The freaky thing is when Jesus is speaking to the disciples and he's speaking of the exact same thing. That's what.
Well, what was he speaking?
Well, he was, as I said earlier, he was speaking of basically the way he told what he said, more or less paraphrased to his disciples, was that anybody that followed them would never know him.
Wow.
Which if you think about it, the difference.
Wait a minute. Now phrase that where he said in the Bible, anybody who follow him, he says, anybody who follow me will know the Lord thy God in the kingdom of heaven.
No, according to the Gnostic Gospels, what he said was, you
Now,
must
what
know
is the?
yourself.
All right, he did say you must know yourself. That's understandable. But in order to know yourself, Christianity wise, you must know yourself spiritually inside of the spirit and know the spirit itself. And once you know the spirit itself, then you know thyself.
Well, it goes a little bit deeper than that.
Come on, bring it on. Let's go.
One of the other things that he started to say, and unfortunately, we don't really have much but scraps left of that.
Well, let me hear the scraps.
But one of the things he said was that in order to find the kingdom of heaven, you must seek within yourself and know thyself.
Okay, I can interpret that at this time.
You seek outside of yourself for the kingdom of heaven, you will be lost.
Okay.
And the church teaches you that
Satan.
Heaven comes through Jesus.
Right.
It comes through you. Jesus was merely a messenger. He was not the doorway.
Okay, that's understood. I think most people nowadays will understand that he was a messenger, like a preacher. In that time and era, he would have been like to those people in their superstitious belief, like a god. But in this age and time, as we interpret and know preachers and priests and leaders, we will understand that he was the head of a disciple. He had to be more or less like the head of a church, like we would call a deacon, what you call them people, bishop.
Yeah.
But only he was like a walking bishop with his team.
Yeah, now I know it's like the difference between the teachings in the Bible and the teachings in some of the Gnostic texts, which is basically the term gnosis means is basically a term to represent understanding. So it basically, if you have gnosis, that means you've because you've touched the divinity, you've broken free of the glamour or the dream as some
and you're facing the truth.
And you know yourself and you're facing the truth. Yes.
Well, heaven is within you if you know. Okay, let's say here, let's give you a fine example. You want a car. Now that car is heaven to you if you can get it. Because you're poor, you got no way of getting this car. You don't have an idea to get this car. But within yourself, if you feel I can pull energy, I can pull a job, I can do something, and if I can just find a way, I'm going to save and I'm going to get that car, then you're producing the heaven within yourself.
Well,
you understand? Not a celestial heaven with angels and all the rest. So that's the heaven I believe he was speaking of. You can find heaven within yourself by getting what you want, by striving to get it through efforts of trying to move in the direction of your own faith.
That's kind of close and kind of far off the mark, only in the sense that basically anything that has to do with material, this
earth
is considered a distraction.
Okay.
So
what would the heaven that Jesus you feel he was talking about? What kind of heaven was he talking about?
Basically, well, to me, it's almost kind of hell. I mean, he describes, and I don't know how.
Well, hell and heaven is the same. I don't know. What's the difference in heaven and hell?
Words he was able to express so much wisdom, but he's somewhere in all that there was this whole thing that kind of
okay. Let me give you a perfect example. You in jail. And you living your whole life in jail, and you're doomed the rest of your life in jail. All of a sudden, the president say, "We pardon this person." Don't you think that person's life don't turn heaven right on hell, or right on that earth? Because it was hell with him before. Now, by him being released of that hell right here on earth, ain't that's heaven for that person? That's something he didn't expect.
Yeah.
He was dying in his hell. Now all of a sudden, an angel come out of nowhere, which is the president, and release him. Now, what do you think he is?
See, I saw that happen to somebody that they had been locked up for 23
years.
They went from death row.
Yes.
And 23 years later, we were all sitting around playing some cards.
There you go.
Came in and said, "Hey, pack up, you're getting out."
Yes.
So he went from death row to getting out.
That's right.
And 2 years later, he was dead. Shortly after he got the money, he sued the state for it because he OD'd.
He OD'd.
He OD'd. He sued the state for several $million.
And died.
And he died. Yeah.
You see? So that turned into heaven to hell, back to hell.
Well, see, the thing is I mean, we're taught that basically.
Well, you taught there's one place heaven, one place you're taught is heaven. Once you leave here and you go to the promised land. Okay, that's good and plenty. If you do good, which everybody should do good to try to go to this promised land that is promised. Who promised it? I don't know. But it was promised.
Yeah, see that basically, and here's basically my argument on it. I don't necessarily say that the teachings per se are false so much as it's like they've been modified in order to suit political and socio-economic.
No, you have to modify things in order to live with time.
Then now, see, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But then where is the right and wrong?
Well, basically, and that's
think about the older people nowadays looking at this religion belief that people believe in now. They will absolutely say everybody's going to hell, isn't that?
Oh, yeah, and you know what the original definition of hell is, though?
Burning fire. Brimstones?
No. Most of that comes out of, I believe,
Mythology.
A fictional story, and some of it comes out of some of the older texts. But the actual original meaning of hell was an absence of God.
That is true. Buried, that you absolutely in darkness.
Yes, and even though, and I liken it to this, is, the divinity has no beginning and no end. Right?
That's correct.
A Mobius strip.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Mobius strip, no matter which side you touch, it has no beginning and no end, right?
There you go.
I kind of liken it to that. So,
okay, folks, this is our opinion, and we don't necessarily have to agree. And this is not of the station King and Queen Radio. This is a discussion between me and him as we see things as we talk. And this is not rehearsed. This is naturally speaking of how we feeling at the moment. Things can change, because people change every day. But at the moment, we feeling this is the vibration coming through here, and we feeling out the same vibration. No, this is not to affect anybody's belief, because your belief is your belief, and your belief would take you where you got to go, not listening to my belief, because my belief may be taking me down the wrong path too. You know what I mean? It has taken me down the wrong path, and it has taken me up the right path. So, to each his own. But this is our discussion. And to cut you off something here, because we got to get a DJ a little chance to play a little music. But what do you think about somebody? This just happened not too far from here. Chopped up a body and put them in the refrigerator. Maybe they was gonna eat them, and they said it was a woman that chopped up the man body and put him in the refrigerator. How could people? Where did they get? Can people be that sick? Because you dealt with those institution and stuff like that. And you may understand them a little better than me, because you said something the other day was very important. You say if you let some of them prisons out here, you letting them out to kill you.
Yeah.
Because they will kill you. Yeah. That's all they know.
That's all they, it's like.
Now, explain to me just a little bit. I know you're not crazy, but you may have a psychology a little better than me. And shout out to D.A. Wise. I can't see you, girl. I'm too busy showing off my eyeglasses tonight. So, so if you want to call in D.A. Wise, you can call us at 631-612-1742, because you know psychology a little better than both of us. But 631-612-1742. But what make a human being that want to kill somebody and put them in the refrigerator? Where is this person mind? How could this person deal with a reality person? Can they deal with a normal person like you and I and still have a different mind?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like
they can help me think of the psychosis person. Can they deal with you, sit with you, and talk with you every day like a normal person? Yeah. And then still have that craziness in them?
Yep.
And can hide it?
Yeah, and I mean, it's like, you'd be amazed. Like, you go up in the Bronx, everybody up there, it seemed like, was hearing voices, and then it get real creepy when you hear about, shooters up in different states and stuff that were doing the shooting because they heard voices.
Well, I have heard that a lot in New York, hearing voices. And they serious. I get a lot of clients coming to me, and they say that voices follow me. They're right here, right now.
Yeah, well.
And I'm saying, huh? They say they're right here. Don't you hear them? I says, no, I don't.
Yeah.
And they be telling me. I said, well, what the voice say? And they actually telling me what the voice say. They don't want to talk to you now.
Yeah, see, I had my roommate come in when she was starting to lose herself to the voices she was hearing, and I mean, she'd come in and say, "Yeah, they said this. They said this about you," and I'm like, "So, I really don't care, What is it? None of my business, you know.
Mhm.
Well, doesn't that bother you? It's like, no, not really. It's not, you know, what other people think and feel is really none of my business, you know. I mean, even if it's about me, it's still not none of my business, you know, unless they like maybe. But yeah, I mean, she was doing what the voices were telling her to. I mean, they had
Yeah,
her
they would
running all over
actually
the
do.
place, doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
Do they really hear these voices?
Well, you notice how you feel like vibration under your foot, right?
Yes.
Even as we speak. Now you know there ain't no subway coming through here, right? Because the subway ends back over there.
Yes.
And so where is that? What's that vibration? Because it's constant, isn't it?
You know, I never thought of that.
That's low frequency oscillations.
Because sometimes you could be in the bed and you'll
can feel
feel
it,
this
right?
moving. I thought I'm crazy. I said, there's an earthquake?
And it's always doing it, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, always.
And I said, well, why the bed moving? And I feel this vibration. And I said, is the bed on, is a demon in here or what? I got to get up and throw some holy water on this bed.
Yeah, Tesla was talking about him shortly before his death. He was working on a weapon that used vibration and low frequency oscillation. And if you think about it, you can trace the use of sound vibration and low frequency oscillations like that all the way back to the fall of the Wall of Jericho. You know, because I mean, he rode around Jericho, you know, X amount of times, and then he'd blow that trumpet.
That's what I was saying. That horn.
Yeah.
That Odom used to use. I got that horn.
Yeah.
That horn. So it gives out a certain vibration.
Yeah, I think that's what we're looking at here. Is
even on the Jewish holiday, they blow that certain vibration.
Yeah, New York's being subjected to a neurological attack. It seems like, and not just New York, but it seems like a lot of your major cities are basically being subjected to neurological warfare. And why not? I mean, it's like the psychological war's been going since the internet came out, right?
Exactly.
So
I cannot understand how so many people can get get in front of a camera and do the most ridiculous things, and they get praised for it.
Yeah.
I see this man walking around like a bum with his big old fat belly, walking in all these places with a dirty pair of pants on, walking up to these women's and stuff, and they dancing and cheering it on.
Well, you know, that's kind of like why when it comes to dealing with like social media and stuff, I decided to leverage basically the skills and
because you can get crazy too watching it.
Yeah, because I don't get the current social consciousnss these days. So I've decided to go get help on that one.
Yeah, I understand, because watching all this crazy things can actually affect your mind mentally.
Well,
and you feel this is okay.
And that's what it boils down to is, you know, they don't necessarily have to use like, subliminal messaging. You remember back in the day, because I remember I watched this guy on, he was on public broadcasting. And what he'd do is he'd spin like Stairway to Heaven and Kiss songs and stuff backwards.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd tell you the backmasked satanic messages.
Yeah, satanic messages you could hear. They did that with the Beatles too.
Yeah, and he was like, you know, so the theory at that time was that your mind can hear the lyrics forward and backwards. And, you know, I mean, I scoffed and I still scoff because I could barely understand.
I didn't hear no lyrics, no devils. That was all bread. All right, we're going to hear the DJ play us some music here. Shout out to everybody that listening. You're listening to King and Queen Radio, brooklynstation.com, sisterthebong.com. Remember, if you're out there and you need some spiritual advice and a good reading done for you, I'm doing that tomorrow. You want to visit me, I'm located 1752 Flatbush Avenue. Call me 718-253-7273. Let me get your life back in order. Maybe you want to reunite with someone you lost in life. Maybe you're having immigration problems. Maybe you just need someone spiritually that you need to sit down and talk with to resolve the problems in your life, I'm there for you. Please give me a call. That's 718-253-7273. Don't run back and forth to all these people taking thousands of dollars when you got Sister DOBONG. Give me a call. I'm waiting for your call. Spiritual advice, readings, tarot cards reading, crystal ball reading, and also mind reading. Also, I do a lot of hand reading, palm reading, and just handwriting analysis. So give me a call, 718-253-7273. You had a photograph of someone, you want to know about them, I'll tell you if they're truthful, I'll tell you if they're doing good with you, they're going to help you. Pick up the phone and call me Sister DOBONG. That's 718-253-7273. Again, that's 718-253-7273. Don't hesitate no more. Pick up that phone and call. And if you'd like to be on this show, we'd love to have you on here. We have 3 stations, KingandQueenRadio.com. Go check it out. Like the page, listen to the music. Check out all our artists there. We have all the artists on KingandQueenRadio.com, also on BrooklynStation.com. Click on the link, visit all our artists. We got David Brown, we got DJ Pop Mark, we got all the artists waiting on you out there. Shout out to Manny Ann out there, Beauty Queen Nassim. Big up to yous out there, both of yous out there. Shout out all the ones that's on here every week and who loving the station, who's our regular. Bless you all. We love you all. And shout out to my Caribbean peoples out there. Don't forget, we got a Jamaican station on BrooklynStation.com. House Hits, we on BrooklynStation.com. Check it out. Listen to all the house music, trance, you name it, we got it. Go on BrooklynStation.com. Let us know what you think about the station by writing me at, what is our address to write?
That would be what's.thebuzz@brooklynstation.com.
What.thebuzz@brooklynstation.com. What? W-H-A-T at the buzz.
What period the buzz, or pardon me, what's the buzz?
What the buzz?
What's the buzz?
At gmail.com.
Yeah, so it'd be what's.thebuzz@brooklynstation.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
What dot the buzz
Yeah, we'll get an animation
at gmail at brooklynstation.com. You can simply write me African Reader at AOL, AFRICAN Reader, READER at AOL.com. And everybody out there on the Facebook out there, on Zina, Palin, shout out to you listening to us right now. Hello. I can't see all of y'all because my new eyeglasses don't let me see. I'm spending summertime. All right. It's cold. So you know what? I got to pretend it's hot. So bear with me, folks, because I am in space. All right, we're gonna take in some good music here. Go ahead on, DJ Tony Blend.
En vérité, par mes confrontations. En vérité, c'est pour ça me prends précaution. En vérité, passer pour nos discussions. M'dito qu'embe silence, ouais. Blanti bal mwen au fond. En vérité, ça le paraît là, c'est pas ça. En vérité, yo fait passer pour bête noire. En vérité, c'est parce que moi fait un choix qui fait qu'embe silence, ouais. Blanti bal mwen au fond. Gardons douleur.
baptisé. C'est pas tout le monde qui préparé pour affronter la vérité. Y'a des causes, si t'as parlé, pas bien oreilles qui pour t'entendre. Y'a fait bien, qui fait mal, va toujours coupable de ton fait. Musique de il t'en fait silence. Et même pour ne pas parler.
Hello, how are you doing, girl? How are you doing, girl? How are you doing, hello? Hello, how are you doing, girl? How are you doing, girl? How are you doing, hello? She want top up, she want a guy who go top up. She want a rich guy who fit top up. She don't want any guy who no fit top up. She want top up, she want a guy who go top up. She want a rich guy who fit top up. She don't want any guy who no fit top up. None of me. Excuse me, baby, let me talk to you. Excuse me, can I have your number? Excuse me, girl, I wanna make you mine. She says she's not interested. Excuse me, baby, let me chat with you. Excuse me, will you be my lover? Excuse me, girl, I wanna make you mine. She says she's not interested. She said she want man like a Deleke. She said she want man like Dangote. She said she want man like a $1. If it's another robbers. She said she want guy like Timaya. She said she want guy like Opio. She said she want guy like Starboy. If you not got the robbers.
Yeah, what's good, my people? This is Superstar David Brown Music all the way from Nigeria. Go listen to my songs on all streaming platforms. Follow my platform, David Brown Music, all the way from Nigeria.
Hello, how are you doing, girl? How are you doing, girl? How are you doing, hello? Hello, how are you doing, girl? How are you doing, girl? How are you doing, hello? She want top up, she want a guy who go top up. She want a rich guy who fit top up. She don't want any guy who no fit top up. She want top up, she want a guy who go top up. She want a rich guy who fit top up. She don't want any guy who no fit top up. Hello, how are you? Real things on this. Then craft on the beats. Dream sent on the mix. DNH record. How are you doing?
Sister DOBONG, she is the best spiritualist you can find. Help you in money problems, love problems, sickness or bad luck. Call her now. She waiting to help you. 718-253-7273.
I just want to give a testimony regarding Sister Dubong from 1752 Flatbush Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Her telephone number 718-253-7273. Personally, it's my first time here, and I went to many places and never get results like I did from her. And every single thing that she said is true. I've never met her. She did not even ask my name. And she told me every single thing about my life, and whatever she said is so true. 100% true. That if ever you're trying to come to her, I guarantee you will get very good results.
You can put 100 grand on it. Anything I said, I stand on it. In a private plane, I land on it. They hood and they call me Bankole. Cause I walk around with a bank on me. Shoot them Gangnam style, put the gang on them. Twist my fingers up and bang on them. Lily hoo, lily hoo, lily hoo. Different type of evil available. And any one of them can kill you. At any time, anything can happen, no. Any one of us could have been pop some more. We must go when the most high colors. So I'm paranoid, borderline bipolar. Wear my vest and clean my corner. I ain't going out, brother. You can bank on it. You can put 100 grand on it. Anything I said, I stand on it. In a private plane, I land on it. They hood and they call me Bankole. Cause I walk around with a bank on me. Shoot them Gangnam style, put the gang on them. Twist my fingers up and bang on them. Oh yeah, nobody come my do. Nobody come my do. Nobody know tomorrow. Choro kajuru. And if a boy feel macho, make him lick red like a tomato. If I'm not dead, then him comatose. Go from as the day comes, as I go on. I know what over me, oh Lord. I cannot trust my neighbor. As the day comes, as I go on. I know what over me, oh Lord. I cannot trust my neighbor. You have to be time. Forget some come from the dark. You are gonna find. You have to be time. Forget some come from the dark. You can bank on it. You can put 100 grand on it. Anything I said, I stand on it. In a private plane, I land on it. They hood and they call me Bankole. Cause I walk around with a bank on me. Show the Gangnam style, put the gang on them. Twist my fingers up and bang on them. You can bank on it. You can put 100 grand on it. Anything I said, I stand on it. In a private plane, I land on it. They hood and they call me Bankole. Cause I walk around with a bank on me. Show the Gangnam style, put the gang on them. Twist my fingers up and bang on them. You can put 100 grand on it. Anything I said, I stand on it. In a private plane, I land on it. They hood and they call me Bankole. Cause I walk around with a bank on me. Show them Gangnam style, put a gang on them. Twist my fingers up and bang on them.
I never have been one to play the fool. I'm logical and cool as a rule. Games of chance have never turned me on. But that was all before you came along. I never thought I'd say this, but I find that you are weighing heavy on my mind. I know that you belong to someone else, but I can't help but wonder want you for myself, but there's a slim chance that you'll ever fall. Just a slim chance that you'll hear my call. Oh, but a slim chance is better than no chance at all. Than no chance at all. You looked me in the eye right at the start, baby. A covert invitation to my heart. Although I tried, I couldn't stay away. Stay away, baby. And this is why I'm where I am today. But there's a slim chance that you'll hear my call. But a slim chance is better. Oh yeah, than no chance at all. Than no chance at all. Than no chance at all.
I'm trapped in a casino of love. I'm spending all the love I have is true. But there's one reason I can't give it up. Why? The jackpot is you.
But a slim chance is better than no chance at
The
all.
odds are against you loving me, but I calculate all
Than no
probabilities.
chance at all.
Put some more fiction in the slot. Pull the lever, see what you got.
Slim chance. Slim chance. But a slim chance is better than no chance at all. At all. Slim chance. Than no chance at all. Slim chance. Than no chance at all.
Welcome back to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterTheBong.com, and I'm back live. Yes. I guess the scrambling going on. Maybe we were saying something that Facebook maybe did not agree upon, and maybe they scramble up the thing. I don't know what happened, but we are back live. And if you join us, go get your friends and tell them to come back on. And don't forget, we'll be live 12 midnight in Africa on kingandqueenradio.com. You have to go directly on kingandqueenradio.com to be able to hear the show until we get further advancement later on. We are trying to get things fixed up so we can be live coming from Africa very soon. But in the meantime, you have to listen to us audio, kingandqueenradio.com, midnight. Hey, how you doing out there? Are you lucky? Do you feel lucky? Do you feel like things is not going good in your life? That's why you need to call me Sister DOBONG. There's some people out there right now is hurting and don't know why they're hurting. You may be going through situations in your life right now where you find yourself, no matter what you try to do, your luck keep going downwards. That's why it's time for you to light up a candle, cleanse yourself, get some good coconut water, take a bath with coconut water, cleanse yourself, and pray to the spirit of the opening up the doors. Pray for that energy to bring you. Pray to your ancestors to guide you and to bring you something good in your life. Because this is your time now to go forward, not go backwards. So your luck got to change. You may have gave your luck away to someone, and they took your luck away from you, and they going on about their business. Now they enjoying their life, and you stuck. That's why you have to do spiritual cleansing. And if you're having difficulties in your life, you know you can call me Sister the Bomb, and I'll tell you how to remove the negative energy from your life to get your life going back the way God wanted to go, and not the way your friends and your enemies want you to go. And with that said, someone just had a friend very close to them, and you said something to that friend, and they absolutely despise you, and they may be showing you some kind of resentment. I would say you may have asked them to forgive you, but they didn't totally forgive you yet, and they may be seeking a way to find a dark path for you. So you better cleanse yourself spiritually and start reading your songs to evade all the negativity may be coming your way. And I'm picking up on someone, love is very strong. You feel it very powerful in love between you and that person. And I feel it's going to work out in due times, but the connection and the way things is going is not really totally there. It should be there, but it's not, because the atmosphere and the way things is going has been blockages that's blocking the person from being with you. And for those apparently reason, you can't connect properly. What you need a door opening and start to pray and ask God to open the path so the person can get more closer to you and you can get closer to them. But you have to also pray for them as well, that negativity removed from their path so they can be able to connect with you. Sometimes when we pray, we only pray for ourselves and we don't pray for the one we love. You have to pray for the one you love as equally, to ask God to remove negative from their life if you want that person to connect with you. So spiritually, you have to cleanse yourself and remove all negative from your life. But I feel some reunion going to go on, or something good is going to happen. Someone going to be joyful and happy. And I do sense a marriage. Someone been waiting for a marriage. That marriage is going to come through. It may not last long because you got a lot of family and people disapproving of it. And it can really bring you in an energy not so good. So before you do this marriage, you really need, both of you and the person need to do spiritual consultation somewhere and find out, is this marriage going to work out, and what's the obstacles in your way to remove all negativity from your life. I'm picking up on the energy of someone who has to try to get through something going on with them emotionally. And it's like you just can't get over it. Something happened between you and a person, and you love that person very much, but you can't forgive the person. You don't trust the person, and you can't forgive them because they did so much lying to you and did so much treacherous things to you. You still love the person, but you can't forgive them. Well, you got to do some spiritual cleansing too, to try to cleanse your aura, and try to remove all that negative energy. And also they need a cleansing spiritual, even if you have to light a candle and pray for them several days to clear their aura and their path so they can connect with you back on the positive. Because I feel the love is still there, but with what went on and what the person did to you, you still feeling that hate energy. Even though you're saying you love the person, you're not showing it. The person can feel the negative coming from you. I'm picking up on someone who's having money situation very bad. I feel that's going to change for you very soon. You're going to find yourself in the mood where things is going to change for you financially, and you're going to be able to overcome all that difficult that's going on with you right now. But what you need to do is to burn some sage, cleanse yourself from the head to the toe, and you need to read the 23rd Psalm, and eventually you're going to see a change in your life, and things going to work out for you good. I feel here someone here is need these lucky numbers. I want you to go to sisterdubong.com. Lucky numbers are waiting for you. And I do want you out there to donate to the station, King and Queen Radio, brooklynstation.com, Sister Dubong. Wherever you listen to us, go and donate $1 for your good luck. Your lucky numbers is 499 1729. That's 499 1729. 6 numbers 49 32 18 3 17 5. Those are your 6 numbers. You may have to go back to listen to this program, and the purpose is to listen to it again so that way you can connect and get those lucky numbers. Again, you have to visit Sister Dubong, DOBONG, sisterdubong.com. Get the rest of your lucky numbers and do spend $1 and you'll see your fortune or change for you. $1, donate to the station. Okay, so King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, sisterdubong.com. Donate $1 to the station. Okay, I am picking up on someone who's going to do some traveling. That traveling is trip going to go very good for you, but beware who you tell what you're going to do and what you're planning to do. But the trip is going to go well, and I do see you receiving financial gain, and I see you getting what you want. I'm also picking up on someone who is going to be moving to another state. You may feel that you're not going to make it. Yes, you are. You're going to be able to make it. You're going to get more jobs, and financially situation will improve for you, and you'll see yourself on top of the world once again. So don't forget, you heard me, Sister Dubong. Pass my number on to a friend and a friend and a friend. See me in the morning, be happy in the evening. Call me 718-253-7273. Again, that's 718-253-7273. I know I talk fast. 718-253-7273. Pass the word on. And before I go, remember, tell somebody about this station, King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, sisterdubong.com. I want you to take this and make it your home station. Yes, download the app and press the app, and you'll always hear what's going on. And if you want to join my Facebook, very little room because I get rid of 1,000 people a week. So you can join it, but if you don't participate, your name will go away and you'll be on another page. Zina Palin, Zina Palin, Zina G. Bevel, Zina G. Bevel. You can join either page. They're both legal, and make sure you join it, and I would see you there. If you want to write me a message, write me there. You can write me on kingandqueenradio.com. Visit the Facebook, kingandqueenradio.com, brooklynstation.com, King and Queen Radio Africa, and Brooklyn Station Africa. Make sure you and we also have King and Queen Radio Ghana. And make sure you don't forget the artists. All the artists are listed on the webpage. Support all our artists. Very important. We want the numbers to go up. We want to see them go up. So again, thank you all for listening. Don't forget 12 midnight. Tune in on kingandqueenradio.com. Go there now. Download the app, kingandqueenradio.com. So many people say, where's the house music? It's on brooklynstation.com. You want to know where the Latin? brooklynstation.com. You want to know where the Afro beats? brooklynstation.com. So check it out 24/7. You can't beat this station. Go look at the numbers. Over 1 million people is visiting this station. So go tell a friend and a friend. See you later. Taking it back to the DJ. I got my host here. So what you got to say, the final part of this night, what you got to say, what you want to tell the world, what message you want to give, Messiah?
Well, it's like I was just reading a thing about there seems to be quite a bit of controversy over TikTok because apparently that's a vehicle by which they're gathering information on us. So
that's been for a long time. That it's belonged to China, don't it?
Yep.
All right, then China have a right to do whatever they want to do with their apparatus.
Yeah.
You make your own. Yeah. America can make their own America TikTok.
Yeah, that's what it's getting banned. It's getting banned in quite a few states now, and it's going to continue. I think it's going to end up banned out of the country.
Too much information, number one, and kids are really learning TikTok.
Well, and the thing is like the difference between TikTok here and China, I guess, is in China, TikTok's actually teaching, and here, it's like that you watch what the kids are watching on it, and they're watching stuff that's like not really helping them
Well,
learn
what
how to
happened back to
operate
the
that one button
cartoons? What
machine.
happened to? Do they do cartoons? Do they do what's them puppets they used to do?
Oh, the Muppets?
Sesame Street. Does that exist anymore?
The last I saw it was yeah, Yo Gabba Gabba and those creepy dudes, the Teletubbies, because the Teletubbies were pretty creepy looking, really. I mean, they kind of they made like
So
the
no more,
evil
no
genies.
more, no more Sesame Street and none of that.
I think they still got it, but I mean, personally, I wouldn't let my kid watch TV for the life of me anymore, because I mean, it's basically teaching them values that just aren't realistic.
Well, you absolutely right about that. But what are you gonna do in a new world that don't understand anything anymore?
Yeah.
I mean, the artists is out on the stage, they're showing their private parts, and and older women's at that, and doing all kind of stuff. Where is the morals going to be? How can you tell your kid anything when it's all in their face? Like I say, it's all over my face. Well, it's all over the face and in the face.
Yeah, and I mean, it's teaching a world concept that is
And the
really
world is
unrealistic.
accepting it.
Yeah.
But if we say a curse word on this show, say something out of term, they're ready to shut us
they'd
down.
be all over us. They shut us down at least 2 or 3 times during the show anyway.
Well, that happened. I seen the scrambling, and all the scrambling went on tonight. So I know the scrambling went on when something they don't like heard. So let me take that caller out there. Good. Hello.
Yes, Cat.
Well, good evening, Cat.
Hello.
Hello, Cat, and how are you?
I'm a little stiff, but I'm okay.
You sound like you just got out of space.
Oh, because I'm laying here. Let me, oh God, got the wrong thing. Got to get the remote. Oh, because I'm laying all the way down. Let me sit up. I'm sitting myself up now.
All right. So what's going on?
Yeah. Oh, I just, the next month that's coming in, I noticed that it's not another leap year, because the past 2 years been a leap year. And this year is not a leap year. I'm so glad of that.
You're glad.
And and Valentine's Day and Ash Wednesday is on the same date.
Wow. That's
on the 14th. Yeah. 2 and 1.
Ashes and Valentine. That don't sound too good. That sounds
well,
burying somebody, celebrating the dead on the same day. You're supposed to be celebrating love. I don't think that go together, do it?
No. But Valentine's Day they named it Valentine's Day because there's so many people in a country got murdered on the February the 14th.
Well, that ain't no love day to me. You know what I mean? Valentine's Day, people getting murdered, a bloody Valentine. Shoot, can we hear some positive news? Besides people chopping up people, putting people in refrigerators and all the rest. What's going on?
I'm not.
What's going on?
They celebrate Valentine's Day before we get here.
Now, Valentine's Day is made for single men, because you go out on Valentine's Day, it's like shooting fish in a barrel to pick up a nice lady to take home with you.
Don't exist no more Valentine's Day for single men. I don't think so. I think the women's looking for them somebody on Valentine's Day.
Precisely. So if you're single and you're going out, because every girl in town's going, I am not going home alone tonight.
All right. So go ahead, Kat. Give us the news.
Oh yeah. This I've been wanting to say, what's his name? Oh God, I forgot the dog name.
You forgot the dog name.
Yeah, he a dog. Any man that's a voodoo worker, ain't nobody. It is not Gibson. What his name is?
You got so many.
Gleason.
You got so many on your.
But the dog that took a scooter and ran into Tiger Balls to mess his mind up, because he would have gave us our money for Thanksgiving if he had did that. And then he was over there with you from about 1 o'clock to about 10 o'clock at night, talking about how he loved me. And then he sit there and talk about how he want to mess me up. I mean, from now on, a man that's...
Who you talking about?
A man from waist up.
Who you
I can't think of his name.
James Brown?
Hmm? Yeah.
Was it James Brown?
No, not him, the other dog. His name Gleason, ain't it? Yeah, Gleason.
Jackie Gleason.
Yeah, that old Gleason, yeah.
Jackie Gleason.
Yeah, he a mess.
Jackie Gleason.
He's a mess.
Jackie Gleason in love with you, huh?
I really don't know what it is, because he's telling people things about me. The only way you know a person if you live with him. You live with a person, then you know him. Other than that, you don't know him. I mean, all this he said, she said about me, I've said on your air before you start listening to your radio show that everybody try to say that I'm an A through Z. And I'm not that way. People don't know me. Honey, I am the most nicest, most generous, most considerate person in the whole not the United States, in the whole universe. I done had plenty of readers to tell me there's not another person on this earth as nice as I am.
That's right. Cat, the nice cat.
Yeah, I think about somebody other than myself. I'm a kind, considerate person. I will give a person my last dollar. If I'm eating a plate of food and you ain't had nothing to eat in a while, I will give my plate of food to that person to eat. I will be full of being nice to somebody. And I can't believe Tiger Mother is saying that, I don't never said nothing about her over this air. With this hurting you got in my hip that caused somebody else to put some more voodoo stuff on me to make me hurt worse, I had to go to MRI. I've got to go to physical therapy. There's 2 medication I got to go on, and when I go back, they got to give me the liniment. But anyway, I can't say over this air what I really want to say about you. All I'm going to say, Tiger, don't ever, never bring that woman in my face as long as day I live. I ain't got nothing to do with her.
So you don't want Tiger Mama to come near you?
You don't set foot in my face, because I got a plan for her that's going to shock the hell out of Tiger and her. And I will do it. I left the doctor's office, I had to go to pain management. The man had to pick my foot up and put it in the car. I was in so much pain. Getting in the car, I was in a lot of pain. I was screaming and hollering just to get in the car for them to take me to pain management clinic. Think I got something to do with your black mother. I ain't. She's so much of the devil. I really believe that she cut off Lucifer's toenail and she walk around in life carrying it in her right pocket. She'll cut the toenail of Lucifer off and carry it in her right pocket. That's how much of the devil she is. But the way I'm hurting, they had to come last week. I got in the tub and got a little extra saw. I got some of that hurting off of me. My granddaughter had to come in there and actually pick me all the way up. I was in so much pain. Every which way I tried to turn to get out of there, that thing hurt me so bad. Had to come and pick. She said, "Oh, Grandmama, I didn't know you were that heavy." She didn't even know I was that heavy. I didn't even know I was that heavy. No, but I gained back up to 237 pounds. Oh, God, you know? Yeah.
You better be happy she didn't drop you back in the bathtub because she little.
No, my granddaughter's heavy. She's about 200. She's 200. She's 202.
She had a hard time dragging you out the
No,
tub.
she ain't skinny. No, this granddaughter is heavy set. She heavy set.
She heavy set, so she can handle
you. Yeah, she can handle it. Because they told me when I was at rehab, my behind was made out of steel. And I'm beginning to believe her. I try to understand what they be saying. And I was pulling up on the rails because I got rails all around my tub. And I was pulling up. I was, trying to make me not be so heavy. I was pulling on the rail. Girl, I almost called 911 while I was in the tub because I was hollering, "Yes, what? Help, come get me." And my daughter was on the phone. And then my other daughter had to call my other daughter, and they come in there. They said, "You're going to have to go get over in the tub to get Grandmommy up, to get her up." I tell you, bad as I hurt, and this woman think that I got something to do with her. Because before the other one put more stuff on me to make me feel worse than what I already feel, I had to walk with a limp. She think I got something to do with her. You don't know me.
All right, we got
don't know me.
We got to get the limp out of here. So give us a limp number, because we know you were limping. What is a limp number?
Yeah. But you know that it came 909, it came 907 today. But anyway, let me get up something here. Oh, I'm seeing an 8 and a 4 and a 5.
845. And with that, I give you 1666 and 345. That is the lucky number that Kat brought tonight. Kat, give you a holler out to your husband before we go, because we got to get on out of here and get in Africa.
Oh, shout out goes out to Tiger, my husband to be. But be careful what you saying, my husband. Then they'll put out there that we married. We ain't married, y'all. A husband to be.
A husband to be. All right. Well, thank you, husband to be, and we'll see y'all next week. Thank you, folks. And Kat, you have a good weekend and get out of that bathtub and shake that leg. You know how you used to get on the floor and do the dog. Can you still do the dog?
Yeah, I can do the dog. I can mix it up with a little cat in it too.
All right, then we got to bring you one day and let you do the dog. Okay.
Okay then.
Bye-bye.
Night.
Okay, folks, we had a great time this evening with you. Join us on kingandqueenradio.com. Lot, I'll be right over there in a few seconds. Here I go. Africa is awake. Africa is awake. Thank you, folks, for tuning in. Give us those likes and those shares, and go on the station and give me $1. I got to get paid. Come on now, folks. I want $1. Where that dollar at? All right, folks. See you later, and God bless you all.
Yeah. Oh, very well.
So my cooking I go track on. You want to bamba? You wanna deal with the big boys? Are you the man? Get the kitty, you the man. I'm the drink with the trap gun. So you see how the thing goes? How the thing goes? We are telling you we thank you. And you. Well, I've been loving up in 10 years. Go schoolie, go the time tools. And got the parameter that you want to fun through. See, even your papa enough to save you. For all the cannabis with the picky done through. Man, all the niggas not to find you. Because the nigga when you plumb, boy, don't prove. Oh boy, don't prove. Hey, come on, let's go. Chevy make a Samoa. So my picking at the track card. You want to bamba? You wanna deal with the big boy? Now you the run, get the kitty, you the run. And I'm the like what that's come. Hey, Chevy, you see how the thing goes?